Welcome everyone again to Skyrim. I had an idea that we could play more Skyrim. I know I rag on this game a lot. I'm not sure how much I've done that on video, but I do rag on this game a lot. I don't think it's a terribly great game, but I did realize I've never done the Thieves Guild or Dark Brotherhood quests, which, I think
You should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion.
I think those things were more praised in Oblivion than Skyrim. We have Oblivion too. We might play that later. I don't know. We're just gonna kind of skip all the things that I don't want to do, and we're gonna go do the Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood maybe. The Dark Brotherhood starts with Aventus Argentino in Windhelm? Is that what that place is called? Oh. Thank you. Windhelm, yeah. That's where Aventus Argentino is. The Thieves Guild starts in Riften. So we're just gonna fuck it, and we're just gonna go there. Since we are doing those things, how do I sprint as shift? Shift is walk. Okay, I'll be right back. Sprint is left alt. Because I fucking, that seems really strange. Why would I need a walk button to be shift? Other than for like role-playing. When sprint is something that I need to use constantly. We're actually going to change that. Alright. Things are as they should be. We did spec into, I mean we're a level 3 so it doesn't fucking matter. We did spec into holding big warhammer and smashing people. So we're going to go run back to the stones that, the star stones, those fucking things. We're gonna go back there. And change it to the stealthy one. Stamina sure does load back slowly. Alright. Yeah, the thief stone. We're gonna activate that one. So, fucking, okay. Don't, stop placing those everywhere. I keep meaning to drag them out and I keep placing markers. We go to Whiterun. Are we even gonna bother with the Dragonborn stuff? Let's not. Yeah, we'll go to Whiterun so we can catch a cab to Windhelm. We'll do Aventus Argentino's quest of killing the orphanage lady in Riften. Then we'll do the Thieves Guild stuff in Riften. And we'll record that. We'll be on our way. We'll have some fun maybe. We'll try and find the fun that there is in Skyrim. And it's definitely not leveling up our blacksmithing at Fuckman's house and doing all the obvious missions that are stacked right in your path that are all boring and shitty, because kind of all the quests are boring and shitty. But we're gonna see the best that Skyrim has to offer, as per just rumblings that you hear on the internet, where they say, oh, Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood are fun because you kill and steal things. Or everything else you just smash dragon zombies over and over. This is going to be extremely exciting, I guarantee it. It's definitely not going to be all walking on roads. But while we are walking on roads, I've got to fill space. I've got to fill time. I've got to make the audience love me. I've got to be a charismatic, Fuck, there's a wolf. I gotta be a charismatic wolf-smashing dame of adventure and glory. So that's Whiterun. No. Yes. Yes, that's Whiterun. Okay. I don't know. There are people I know that are into the Elder Scrolls lore. Those people seem very silly to me, because Bethesda is one of the worst game writers in the business, in my opinion. There's that giant that the werewolves... What are they called? The Fighters Guild. They would be the Fighters Guild if they were in Oblivion. I don't remember what they're called, but they're the werewolves. Spoilers. These people having a nice watch of the giant fight. Giant's gone. Oh, if I put my hammer back, we'd run faster. I forgot. Yes, people who are interested in the Elder Scrolls lore seem very silly to me. Apparently there's something there. I kind of like the idea of the Aedra and the Daedra. The Daedra especially being, like, just completely consumed by one trait seems pretty interesting. The Aedra I know shit all about, except they give you various blessings if you touch their shrines. There's a lot of quests. You can get magical items by, you know, doing Akatosh's shit, or fucking...
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business.
You can open the... You can open the door for me? Yeah, there we go. That was weird. Yeah, there's these, they put these quests like right fucking in front of your face, a lot of them. And none of them are terribly exciting, so we're gonna ignore. Oh, we just wanted the cab. I forgot we just wanted a cab. Maybe we could sell.
Got some good pieces out here.
Maybe we should gear up for our thieving adventures. This is our junk. Because my name is Junk. So everything is junk. You know? That's how it goes. I'm gonna sell these things. And we're gonna... Oh,
plenty.
okay.
I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry if they're willing to work hard.
Please just sell me
I don't
something.
claim to be the best. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Where's the daggers at? I guess we'll just get a regular sword. And, we'll get some, what's better, hide or leather? Alright, do we have any, how much money do we have? 316 gold. Alright, that's,
Don't forget to check in.
we'll equip this, sell the other shit. Oh, we should go to the other guy's place so we can sell. Where's these light boots? Leather bracers. Leather boots are better than Imperial light boots. Alright, we're gonna put this ring on because fuck. And we can sell our gems and things at, the pawn shop, or whatever it's fucking called. Here? Here. Bellathor's General Goods. Bellathor, who never has enough money for all the fucking gems that you collect. Hi, Bellathor. Don't speak to me. Just... No, okay. I saw business and thought that was... What do you got for sale? Some may call me junk, but that's because that's my name. Life's hard, you know. Oh, way, oh. Don't stop making that. That's. Don't just open your mouth.
Shop at the market. I'm sure we've got some.
Oh. Now we got some more money. We can sell our old armor, get some leather armor or studded armor or whatever she has. As long as it isn't too late for her to be open. Because it does seem to be getting late.
Welcome
Right.
to
What
the
do we
finest
kind of-
weapons
you
and
have
armor.
for sale, thank you. Leather helmet, studded armor. Not enough. We don't have enough gold for that. But if we sell our iron helmet, our imperial armor, should have enough. We have just enough. 1 gold margin. That
Good
was
doing business with you.
expertly played. We don't have any clothes on, I don't think. So, we'll fix that. And here we go. I think we should be all kitted out. Yeah, look at that. We're ready to thief. Just grip those iron arrows. Steel sword. I don't want to two-hand a sword, I guess, so I'll pull out flames. I think we have a tome of magic to learn. Clairvoyance? Sure. I don't know.
Have you met my father? He's the steward of the
Oh, we put the fire in the wrong hand. We want that. Oh. Okay. And then steel sword in the right hand. Alright.
Helgen got hit by it.
We don't have any gold for the cab now. So, I didn't think about that. What do we have? I don't think we have anything else to sell, really. Got cabbages, buckets, pots, kettles. Cabbages and things within which to hold cabbages as are my priorities. We should pick up some skulls too, if we find any. Troll skulls especially are good. We could just steal that horse. Would that be a bad idea? How much does this
I
cost?
can take you to any of the hold. Where do you want to go?
Riften is, or no, we want to go to Windhelm, is 20 gold. You think we can run? We can just, shouldn't be too far, right? Okay, it's pretty far, but we'll accrue some experience and some gold on the way. We should put a marker down. Alright. And we're off on an adventure. We're gonna pick up this Nern route just from instinct. You know, that Oblivion quest. I didn't play much Oblivion, but I did play that Nern route quest. I didn't get all the Nern route, but it definitely conditions you to pick up all the fucking Nern route you can find. Thieves Guild quests and the Dark Brotherhood are both going to make us travel a lot, but I think you get a free horse if you do the Dark Brotherhood. And we are going to need, maybe not enough money, but we are going to need to sleep to activate that quest too, I think. I did play a good amount of Skyrim when it was released. I think I put in 40 or 50 hours. Are those will-o-wisps? No, these are torch bugs. Okay. I put in like 40 or 50 hours into they're having a party. Alright. Into Skyrim when it first came out. I bought it on launch day. 11/11/11. I bought Skyrim for PS3, which was a mistake. Well, it was the only way I could play Skyrim. But the PS3 version of Skyrim is notoriously fucking terrible. The frame rate is headache-inducing once you get far enough into the game. The DLCs, which I would have paid for at the time, honestly, didn't come to PS3 for like a year and a half, if... I don't think the last DLC came at all, if I remember right, or at least it took so long. I sincerely stopped caring. Or maybe I had a fucking... Maybe I had a computer by then. I don't remember. I wasn't interested in Skyrim much. I did buy this on sale, I think. Because I remembered having some fun. On the PS3. I obviously played, dozens of hours, so I was having some fun. That was with one character. Next one was a stealthier one. I started the Thieves Guild, but didn't get very far. At some point, you always just get overwhelmed, I find. You pick up so many miscellaneous quests and... You're running around, you have so many fucking gems and so many things to sell and no one to sell them to, and you have so many quests that, like, some of them are broken, especially my first profile. Like, half the quests that were in my quest log were there because I couldn't finish them because they bugged out. You get all the witches' heads, you go back to the Fighters Guild, the companions, that's what they're called, right? And you go back there, and then everybody's dead, or you're being assaulted by the Silver Hand, or whatever they are, who want to kill all the werewolves. And then I was like, well, fuck, do I not need these heads anymore? And so I disposed of the heads in one of the corpses that I was looting, which it shouldn't have let me do because they were quest items, but again, it was a bug. So I did leave the heads on one of those corpses. Those corpses disappear because they were like a scripted story event. And then I literally couldn't finish the companion's quest because you're supposed to have the heads, or at least a head later, to put on a fire, and those heads no longer existed in my game. I was playing on PS3, so I couldn't console command them back into existence. I was utterly fucked. And more than one quest ended up like that, where I just physically couldn't finish them because I couldn't cheat. Because I was on PS3, the performance got significantly worse as your save file got bigger, as you played more of the game. Something with the PS3's memory management completely fucked it. I got it on PC for cheap because, it's kind of like a staple. Everybody,
Get out of here.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, we don't want to pick a fight if we don't have to. I mean, right now, I'm not really... We're just trying to get somewhere. Where are we? Are we even headed? We are thoroughly lost, aren't we? Yeah, we're actually going in the general direction. We kind of turned around at some point, I guess, to go to one of these icons on the compass. It's not a bad game. It's just the quest design is boring. It's a lot of not identical but very similar dungeons. They don't have a very varied type of enemies. There's not a lot of variation, I guess, is the key thing. There's a lot of content, but a lot of it is the same content. What are our quests actually right now? Oh, that's the menu. Okay. Talk to Alvarn Riverwood. Speak with the leader of the companions. Join the Imperial Legion. Okay, we can turn those off. I kept getting distracted because an icon kept pointing that way. Actually, we should check out which rock this is on the compass. Is this the... Okay, there's only crabs here. I was gonna say if this is the where there was a bear, then we might need to be careful. They're just mud crabs, not mirelurks. Those are Fallout. Fallout. I kind of want to play Fallout 4 because it looks like fun. Like Skyrim is fun, where like the combat's pretty solid. It's a little repetitive, but it's never not satisfying, I don't think. And Fallout 4 has the gun like creation system. It has the looting system, the village building system, which apparently isn't great, but seems interesting. There's a lot of interesting things to me about Fallout 4. I'm waiting for the Game of the Year edition, because there's so much DLC that's coming out. And so I figure, you know, if I'm going to play Fallout 4, I want to play the best Fallout 4, because it's going to need all the help it can get, I feel. I would absolutely... I haven't played Fallout 4, so I don't have solid criticisms, but I pretty much know what a Bethesda game is by this point. And I also know what Fallout New Vegas is, made by Obsidian, and fucking that game... Fallout 3 was bad. I don't think there's any way to argue Fallout 3 isn't a bad game. Skyrim, you can have an argument. I think it can be fun. I've had fun. Fallout 3, I never really had fun in that game. It's not a good game. Fallout New Vegas is one of my favorite games of all time. And so without even having played Fallout 4, I would absolutely kill for an Obsidian Fallout game in the Fallout 4 engine with those gorgeous graphics, all that gameplay, and the improved gameplay, the improved engine, with people who know how to write a video game story, like Obsidian does. I would pay like $100 for that game, and I normally don't even pay like $60 for games. I normally wait till they're on sale, but I would pay...
Never should have come here.
Oh, we got a Necromancer. If we kill the Necromancer, all those minions collapse, right? Nope. Maybe? Alright. What is this? Okay. This is the Necromancer Stone. I probably should have guessed that. So that was completely useless. We're gonna keep heading to Windhelm. Yeah, my main complaint with Bethesda is not their game design, though that's obviously not the best in the business. But they generally know once their engine stopped being shitty Putty Fest 2012, or I guess like 2008. Because Oblivion and Fallout 3 are some of the ugliest games I've ever seen in my entire life. Skyrim's pretty okay looking. It's very gray, but it's pretty okay looking. Fallout 4 looks really good. They realized that colors existed again. Fallout 3 was very green, and that didn't help its putty-faced, mushy world. And terrible, terrible physics engine. Though apparently physics also haven't improved incredibly. But I'm not gonna badmouth Bethesda games much more in this playthrough. All right. Well, we did our best. Now you're on fire, and you were defeated. Largely by me walking backwards. Alright, so I'm gonna stop bragging on Bethesda games now. They're not bad. Their writing is subpar at best. They can have some interesting ideas, but they very rarely deliver on them. Skyrim, I don't know about Fallout 4, maybe they've improved this, but Skyrim is very cut and paste, repetitive. That's about, I think that's about all I'm going to say on the subject. We're going to move on. Because we want to enjoy playing this game, you know? You want to have a good time. And if it's not fun for me, it's not going to be fun for you guys watching this. So there's a giant encampment here. We're almost to Windhelm, I think. I'm just constantly magnetized by these these icons getting bigger on my compass. I'm like, fuck yeah, I want those points. I want to be able to fast travel wherever the hell I want. So we get pulled a little off course. But I think we're rather close now. We're getting there. Yep. Oh. Getting close. We're making our way downtown, walking fast. Faces past, and we're Windhelm bound? I don't even know what that song is. I don't know what to say. I've run out of things to say. My mind just drew a blank after not ragging on Bethesda became a thing. What is this? A fox? Fox ain't gonna attack us. We're fine. Little tree lake icon. That's a strange one. I feel like I very rarely see that. Is that a pond icon? A tree island icon? A little mud crab icon? Got a little mud crab up in here. Got a little lantern up in here. Got a little large shack up in here. It's completely pointless. I don't know why there's an icon there. Maybe there's a kill a mud crab quest. Let's see. Oblivion. Played very little of Oblivion. I think I finished the Thieves Guild quest in that one, where you get the Grey Fox's cowl. Grey Fox. My voice is my throat's a little dry to do a good solid snake voice. You need a little moisture up in there so you can get that going right. I think this is a bunch of necromancers or something, so we're gonna see if they ignore us. A lot of forts filled with bandits and necromancers. A lot of graveyards filled with joggers. But we're almost there. Hey, look, there's Windhelm in the not even very far distance. Is this another? What you up to? Aldris.
I'm on a pilgrimage to the Shrine of Azura.
Oh, this is the
mountains to
the Shrine of Azura, where you can get what is that? Dawnbreaker or something? That sword that what is it? It explodes people or it sets people on fire or something. It's a neat looking sword. They've made a lot of gameplay improvements and a lot of graphical improvements, a lot of engine improvements. They switched to from Gamebryo to whatever this is. I don't know, the Skyrim engine, which also runs Fallout 4. I don't think we even need to go into the town to get Aventus Argentino, right? He's like on the bridge or something like that. We haven't heard that rumor or whatever, so we don't have the icon to follow. But I'm pretty sure I know where he is. It's not on the bridge. Okay, but it is in a similar looking place in the town. Windhelm, the racist city of jerks. The capital of the Stormcloak Rebellion. Here's two people being assholes to a dark elf, but if I kill them, that'd probably be unfortunate. It wouldn't be great. I think in Oblivion, the way you start the Dark Brotherhood is you just kill anyone, and then you sleep, or I don't remember. I think it's just kill anyone, and then now it's like it's a quest. Oh, there we go. Talk to Aventus Argentino. It just showed up. From us being around people speaking. So now if we turn on talk to Aventus Argentino, now we have an icon to follow. I want to criticize. My heart tells me criticize the icon. Criticize the fact that you're always following the flag. That there's no exploration in this entire open world game. That it's boring and by the book and and Bethesda to its core, but my mind is I can't remember what that song is. My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes.